There's three main reasons why cafes fail and why your cafe is going to fail in the first 12 months if you don't get these things right. Stick around, I'll talk you through them. Hey everyone, I'm Jimmy. Welcome back to the Artisti YouTube channel where we talk you through all things coffee. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, my intro was pretty dramatic, and the point was that we really don't want to see anyone's businesses fail in the first 12 months or ever really. So we're just trying to help. We just want to be a great source of information so you can be aware of all the things that you need to focus on when setting up or while also running your business. So I'd say the first reason the cafes can fail would be poor planning. That can be as simple as just running through a basic business plan. If you're not a business plan kind of person, maybe there's someone in your family or someone that can help you or can hire that help, but that's going to be a huge advantage. That's going to give you the benefits of budgeting for the costs of staff, your stock, and just allowing you to have an overview of what the realistic costs of any cafe setup can be. If anything, most people totally underestimate the cost of a cafe. There's a lot involved. Depending on, doesn't really matter what size, there's actually more costs involved than people expect. So that, I would say, always overestimate your spending going into any scenario. That way you've got a bit of a buffer there. And that buffer also really needs to include yourself and your earnings and what you're expected to earn and what money you've got to rely on while you're not actually making money and you're in a growth period in the first couple of months of your business. And that can take a lot longer than people expect. So budget for the unexpected. So the second reason that I see cafes fail and really struggle is always around staff. Staff are probably the hardest part that I see in cafes. They can change constantly. You really do need to factor in the costs of finding staff and also training staff. There's going to be costs like uniform. How much time is it really costing you to train that staff member when they've started their job or pre to their job? So if you're expecting for someone to walk in the door and serve the premium specialty coffee that you expect and your customers expect, you really want to run through and have them set up as quickly as possible. We recently did a video on our onboarding process for all of our new baristas. Check that video out. That'll be a big help to you to speed up that process because that can be a very costly time for you out of pocket, but also a costly time that your customers might be affected by that change. There is certain baristas that can enter into a cafe and they can bring business with them. Are you paying for staff based on their experience and paying a little bit more for that particular staff member? Or are you having to outlay expenses on training and onboarding that staff member a lot faster because they are a bit cheaper? So you've got to balance between how much it's costing you to onboard and train versus just hiring quality staff straight off the bat. And whether you have access to those staff is a big thing too. Those staff members are coming out of other cafes. Can you check their references and see what kind of customers they might bring and make sure they've got a good reputation, not a bad one. That can be detrimental and you don't want to bring that into your business. And finally, it's got to be your marketing budget. Your marketing budget always gets left behind. It gets left to the last minute or just not thought of at all. People often don't even put a budget in for marketing because they don't really understand that space or they just think it's something that they'll get to. Social media is a great way to share people your vision and to show them what you're doing day to day, but you've still got to build that audience. I did do a video a while ago that talks you through making sure that you're capitalizing on the different areas of digital marketing that you can access, but that is organic growth and that is going to take time. And if you're trying to build a business quick and you really want to increase your customers and you want to increase your income, you want to make sure that you've got at least the free stuff set up and then look at what opportunities you have for press or whether it be paid promotions and marketing spend. That can be as simple as a flyer, a brochure. If you've got staff standing around, print a brochure, get them to do a mail drop. Making sure that you've got some promotional material so that people can walk in the door, take a menu home, or do something that's going to get the word out there faster. The more customers you get, the more money you can make, and the more successful you can be, and the less likely it will be that your cafe fails in the next 12 months. Guys, I hope this video has been heaps of help for you. I'm happy to answer any questions you've got, so put them in the comments below. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos, and subscribe because we love our community of coffee makers and business owners. And we want to be as helpful as possible. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.